And now, where indie music comes alive. Broadcasting live worldwide, plus on demand 24/7, and hosted by Hall of Fame personality Dave Pratt. 10, 9, 8, 7, 5. The World Music Stage Radio Top 10 Countdown. Breaking the sound barrier with your Top 10 Weekly from worldmusicstage.com. And now, house lights down, music up. Now entering the World Music Stage. Your host for the World Music Stage Radio Top 10 Countdown, Dave Pratt.
Oh, we have a big show today. Wow, 4 interviews, is that right? 4 interviews today, how about that? Welcome to the World Music Stage Radio Top 10 Countdown. We count down the top 10 every Saturday, and now we are heard on over 100 radio affiliates throughout the world. Why? Because of you and the support that you've given this show and the support that you've given World Music Stage. So, of course, we are heard on worldmusicstage.com and on the internet worldwide and on demand through Star Worldwide Networks, which makes it easy for you because you can listen at a time that's convenient for you. We're all about indie music. That's what we do. The artists, the fans who support indie music, that is what World Music Stage is all about. Now, to select the top 10 songs weekly, how do we do it? How do we select the top 10 songs weekly for the World Music Stage Radio Top 10 Countdown? Well, we use stats from worldmusicstage.com for the number of plays and the activity for each artist. So fan support is huge. That's where you come in. The more the artist and their fans are active on World Music Stage, the more the artist gets known, and voila! In turn, the top 10 songs weekly are presented worldwide right here on the World Music Stage Radio Top 10 Countdown. As I've mentioned, we have a big show today, 4 big interviews. Let's get started.
Top 10 Countdown. Song number 10.
DeadEnd. One word, I believe. DeadEnd. Correct? DeadEnd was formed 5 years ago in Seneca Falls, New York. That's like the Finger Lakes between Rochester and Syracuse, like northern New York. Beautiful up there. DeadEnd is inspired by melodic hard rock 80s bands, the fun bands from the 80s. You know, Tesla and LA Guns and Quiet Riot and Warrant. Yeah, they consider that the heyday of hard rock, and that brings us DeadEnd. Kicking us off this week at number 10 on the World Music Stage Radio Top 10 Countdown, DeadEnd, Satisfaction Guaranteed.
You know that it ain't tough.
Come on, that is just fun, isn't it? That's just fun 80s rock. Just crank it up and kick in the hairspray. Dead End kicking us off at number 10. And that brings us to number 9.
World Music Stage Radio. Top 10 Countdown. Song number 9.
The Lewis Hamilton Band is from the UK and formed 6 years ago. They've appeared at most of the UK's biggest blues festivals. Yeah, they bring the blues. Their debut album, Gambling Machine, won a Scottish New Music Award, which is a big deal, along with awards for following albums. Plus, the Lewis Hamilton Band has received airplay on BBC and worldwide. I want you to check them out. At number 9 on the World Music Stage Radio Top 10 Countdown, the Lewis Hamilton Band and Ghost Train.
Coming in the dead of night, pay my dues, gonna set my soul alight, gonna say goodbye to you today, I'm never coming home again. Sold my soul just so I could play the blues on my own. Ain't the road that I would choose. Gotta say goodbye to you today, never coming home again. And as a ghost train comes down the line, no, I'm gonna die. Gonna set my soul on fire, pay my dues. I don't think I can climb any higher. As I'm standing by the real light, no, I'm gonna die. And as the ghost train coming the dead of night, gonna set my soul alight.
Oh, as a fan of the blues, love that. The Lewis Hamilton Band at number 9 on the World Music Stage Radio Top 10 Countdown. And no time to rest. Wait till you hear what we have for you at number 8.
World Music Stage Radio Top 10 Countdown.
5-piece alternative rock band celebrating 10 years together. Sticking close to their roots, the band incorporates an old-fashioned sense of speedy punk rock energy. Each member has a broad background and musical taste, but that's what makes it fun. I mean, they mix in hip-hop and punk rock and metal and classical. It's all in there. And this is all mixed into their original material, constantly exploring new directions. So you're going to want to get up for this one. At number 8 on the World Music Stage Radio Top 10 Countdown, from Waverly, Iowa. A punk band from Waverly, Iowa? That's like by Waterloo, isn't it? Off their album Pitch Black Nothing, Beyond the Silence and Motor Oil. Beyond the Silence, a 5-piece alternative rock band celebrating 10 years together. And that brings us to number 7.
World Music Stage Radio. Top 10 Countdown. Song number 7.
Avion Blackstone is an Austin-based singer, songwriter, poet, and piano player with a big pop sound in between layers of meaningful lyrics. Obsessed with symbolism, Avion writes music as metaphors for life, gender, sex, and urgent world events. Her sound has been compared to Lady Gaga, but it's all in the lyrics. She credits her perfectionism, her fans, called Avions. At number 7 on the World Music Stage Radio Top 10 Countdown. From Austin, Texas, off her album Keep Me Alive, this is Avion, Blackstone, and DJ.
Keep me alive. keep your balance on the female type. And if they told you I'm outrageous, please believe that I got that sexy kind of feel that keeps you up all night. And yeah, I'm always here to shake my body back to life. So keep your balance on the female type. And if they told you I'm outrageous, please believe that. 'Cause I can't stop, won't stop rocking tonight. I need that big, big bass to bring it to life. This rhythm hurts so good, it's getting me high. And if it kills me, it can keep me alive. Oh, it can keep me alive. Oh, keep me alive. It keep me alive. Keep me alive. Keep me alive. Keep me alive. I want that love and sex, it's why I want to rock the silent time. Make you shake it like you wanna rock the silent time. I want that love and sex, it's why I want to rock the silent time. Make you shake it.
And the Avions are going crazy. Are you an Aviont? That's what she calls her fans. Avions. That is Avion Blackstone. And we move on with the countdown at number 6.
World Music Stage Radio. Top 10 Countdown. Song number 6.
I'll tell you, earlier in the countdown, Beyond the Silence brought it pretty heavy. And here comes Sketch the Rest. It's a heavy rock band formed 5 years ago and based out of Portland, Oregon. This solid 4-piece rock band draws inspiration from a huge variety of influences, ranging from pop to metal to punk. You're going to hear it all. Their goal is simply to write catchy, heavy music. When it's simple, it's good. At number 6 on the World Music Stage Radio Top 10 Countdown, Sketch the Rest. Fade Away. first 5, we had some hard rock in there, huh, on the countdown this week. That is Sketch the Rest from the Northwest, representing. And that brings us to the top 5.
World Music Stage Radio. Top 10 Countdown. Song number 5.
You're going to like this guy. At 30 years old, this Michigan native has been playing in bands since he was 16. He has earned his way. Nick Dakota was discovered by the famous producer Robin Robbins, Bob Seger and the Silver Bullet Band. And for Nick Dakota, it seems everything is just going his way. Everything. Big time seems to come every single year. Another opportunity, another landmark. And this year, creating and releasing Vision. His new album is the big one. And Nick Dakota joins us on the World Music Stage Radio Top 10 Countdown Hotline. Hi, Nick.
Hi, Dave. How you doing?
Good. Checking in from Michigan?
That's right.
Yeah, you know, you have the coolest name ever. Is that your real name? That is a great name.
It is my real first name, yeah.
Okay.
But we went with we switched it up a little bit for the music.
You didn't want to go with Nick Michigan?
Yeah, Nick Michigan actually sounds a little better.
Hey, talk about working with the producers of Bob Seger and the Silver Bullet Band.
Well, I actually work with Robin, who is the keyboardist, but he's just incredible to work for. He has, so many excellent connections, and he has, just experience in the field that's just above and beyond. He's been working with Pro Tools since it came out. So, he's moved into the digital age and everything. That's why we get such great, production sound on this album. If anybody listens to this, you'll hear that just everything is just crystal clean all the way to the core.
Being a Michigan guy, and there's just so much from Michigan, so much great music. Do you have a favorite Seger tune?
I would, I should have thought of the answer to this previously. You would think this would come up. I really like the "Roll Me Away."
Mm-hmm.
Are
you a motorcycle guy?
Oh, yeah, I like to, I build and ride, yeah.
Yeah. So tell us more about Nick Dakota, because you are definitely making your own way and making your own noise from Michigan. What else do we want to know about Nick Dakota?
Well, that I hope to be on the, the touring scene where everybody can see me here pretty soon. We're trying to get all that together, and then also, that I'm going to keep cranking out music for you guys, and I like to rock and roll, and I'm doing the country thing now, too, and I'd like to keep that crossover for everyone, so we can get as much activity out of this music as we possibly can.
A big part of the game for those moving up as fast as you, Nick, is getting to open for some of their favorite bands in big venues.
That's what I'm looking forward to, yeah, certainly.
Just throw out a couple that you'd love to open for.
That's another trick question. There's a couple of, even classic rock bands or something that would be excellent to open for, but a lot of guys are getting started that way.
Yeah.
I would like to open for Eric Church. We used his bass player, and then we saw him here in Michigan at Van Handel, and it was just a fantastic show. If I could get on with him sometime, the production rate on that is also just fantastic.
Yeah, and he's like that blend of country and rock that I know you appreciate.
Yeah, I really like Zach Brown for the same thing.
So we'll always have Paris. That is the song that's in the top 5 this week. Tell us specifically about that song.
Well, it's the first song on the album, and we just, we've already done we've already released a few, 2 songs with you previously, and we were just thinking of another one that would just, be as radio friendly as possible, and that one seems to have that spirit.
This guy's got it all going for him. At number 5 on the World Music Stage Radio Top 10 Countdown, off the album Vision, Nick Dakota, Will Always Have Paris.
Sometimes I get on that French wine time machine. I hit the rewind, go back to when you were mine. And there we are, 2 young hearts on those ancient streets, walking hand in hand. The only place I'm still your man is back there in that beautiful memory. We'll always have Paris underneath the town. Sunset on the river, swear I felt the power, girl, when we kissed. Thought we had forever, and even though it didn't work out that way, you know what they say, we'll always We'll always have Paris, Texas, Paris, Texas, Paris,
That's a bucket of talent from Michigan, huh? Bringing us into the top 5. Good to have Nick Dakota on with us. And that brings us to number 4.
World Music Stage Radio. Top 10 Countdown. Song number 4.
Kelsey Lewis is a 21-year-old singer-songwriter from Dallas-Fort Worth. Yeah! She's been singing and performing since she was 6 years old, from the Palladium Ballroom in downtown Dallas to the big American Airlines Center in front of the X Factor judges. Imagine that. Well, it was at the age of 13 when Kelsey truly discovered her love and passion for songwriting. And she has written a ton of songs since that time. I know she's only 21, but in that 8-year period, she has written song after song. And nearly 5 years ago, she left for Nashville to pursue her debut album, Beautiful View. Yeah, it's filled with storytelling from Kelsey, from real life. She's currently out performing and just released her brand new single, So in Love with You. And joining us on the World Music Stage Radio Top 10 Countdown Hotline, Kelsey Lewis. Hi, Kelsey.
Hi, how are you?
Well, awesome. Congrats on your new single.
Thank you so much. It's been such an amazing whirlwind so far.
Well, you have done so much at such a young age. Do you feel like you've done a lot for 21?
You know what? I will say it's definitely been jam-packed fun from the very get-go. I'm just really thankful to get to be able to do the things that the Lord's placed on my heart to do, and one of those many things is music and songwriting and getting and going out and performing. So it's been amazing so far.
You know, Kelsey, I've been lucky enough to talk to a few who have been contestants on reality shows, like Jordan Sparks lives here in Phoenix.
Oh, wow.
And
That's amazing.
they tell me, so I asked her, I said, what was the toughest part of American Idol? And she said, performing in front of the judges the very first time. Was it like that for you with the X Factor?
Oh, yes, sir. It was just a crazy experience to say the least. You know, it's one of those things when you're sitting there on your TV, you're sitting in front of your TV, watching the show and seeing the judges, but it's a totally different thing when you're standing right in front of them. It was just a very surreal moment, and I really don't know how I didn't just completely flip out under the pressure. I really do believe God was giving me peace in that moment to just stand and do my very best. But yeah, it was really neat. L.A. Reid really enjoyed my performance, as well as Nicole Scherzinger and Paula. Simon, he was not necessarily a fan, which is okay.
That's good. That's a good thing, right?
No, I honestly, he called me to coffee shop singer-songwriter, and I was like, you know what? That's okay. I'll take it. That's who I am. So.
Kelsey, I have a feeling that you're going to have your day to buy Simon a cup of coffee.
My goodness, that's really sweet of you. Thank you.
Hey, tell us more about your song that is so high in our countdown this week, So in Love with You.
Oh, thank you. Yes, So in Love with You was actually, it started out kind of like I just had a melody come to me while I was sitting in front of my piano one night, and just, from there I kind of went and played with it, and then I ended up winning a competition this March. It's called DFW Icon. It's really amazing competition. If you're ever out in the Grapevine area in Texas, everybody sign up, audition. It's amazing. But I won that competition, and I had the opportunity after that to be flown to LA to produce what is now called So in Love with You. So it was just so amazing. It was my first time being in LA for that extensive, long period. I was there for a week and got to do some extra songwriting on the song. And the people I got to work with, Jonathan and Anthony, I mean, they're just amazing people, super talented. So I'm just very fortunate for the opportunity. And now it's out for everybody to hear.
Kelsey, I have been smiling this entire interview because I love your energy.
Oh, wow. Thank you.
And you are easy to pull for, and I'm sure that all of our listeners feel the same. At number 4 on the World Music Stage Radio Top 10 Countdown, how do you not love this girl? So in love with you.
So in love with you.
Is that her? Wow, she's gorgeous. Jane and Grant, the founders of World Music Stage, they're in the studio and they're showing me a photo of Kelsey Lewis. Not only is she incredibly talented, she's gorgeous. Does this girl have everything going for her? Wait a minute, I'm making a note here. My oldest son, single, 23, look up Kelsey Lewis. All right, just had to make that note. And we move on to number 3.
World Music Stage Radio. Top 10 Countdown. Song number 3.
Brent Daniels' motivation was knowing that once a musician, always a musician. Do you feel that way, musicians? No matter how hard one may try other things in life, the music is always the core. The music is always there, just waiting to come out. recording with some of the best players in Nashville, including Lee Hendricks from Eric Church's bass player, Steve Hinson, steel guitar for Randy Travis, Troy Lancaster, Tim McGraw's guitar player. Nothing less would be expected from Brent Daniels. At number 3 on the World Music Stage Radio Top 10 Countdown, from Nashville, off the album Every Road Has a Turn, Brent Daniels, My Truck's Bigger Than Your Truck.
My pickup runs on tiger blood and nitro. Don't try me, son, I'm faster than Eddie Van Halen solo. These girls all dream about my heated camel leather seats. Gonna make you wonder why they always wanna ride with me. My truck's bigger than your truck. You're soft, I'm built so tough. Mine makes yours look like a tin cup. My truck's bigger than your truck. My truck's fully lifted, right around town on 66 inches. You can hang truck nuts on your hitch, but my truck's bigger than your truck. Bigger than your truck. But when I rev my engine up, I make an earthquake. I take up almost 2 lanes on the interstate. I got more horses than anybody in this cow town. You can't help looking up to me, and I can't help looking down. My truck's bigger than your truck. You're soft, I'm built so tough. Mine makes yours look like a tin cup. My truck's bigger than your truck. My truck's fully lifted, right around town on 66 inches. You can hang truck nuts on your hitch, but my truck's bigger than your truck. Bigger than your truck. If it's true, it ain't bragging. Check the swag of my wagon, Captain. I drive a fire-breathing dragon. Girls all talk about the heat I'm packing. I roll up and big ego shatter. Female hearts go pitter-patter. Your girl told you this size don't matter. She always trying to climb my ladder. My truck's bigger than your truck. My truck's bigger than your truck. My truck's bigger than your truck. You're soft, I'm built so tough. Mine makes yours look like a tin cup. My truck's bigger than your truck. My truck's fully lifted, right around town on 66 inches. Take them truck nuts off your hitch, 'cause my truck's bigger than your truck. My truck's bigger than your truck. My truck's bigger than your truck. Bigger than your truck. Bigger than your truck. Bigger than your truck. Bigger than your truck.
I was wondering what that song was going to get to, but good stuff from Brent Daniels. And that brings us to the top 2.
World Music Stage Radio. Top 10 Countdown. Song number 2.
You're going to like this guy. Johnnie Mikel released his first EP, Let Love Rain, last year and has since been opening for groups such as the Charlie Daniels Band, Little River Band, Josh Turner. Wow. As the high-spirited teen prepares to release his second album, and yes, I did say teen, you can't blame him for feeling like he's on top of the world. And joining us on the World Music Stage Radio Top 10 Countdown Hotline, Johnnie Mikel. Hey, Johnny.
Hey, how are you?
Good. Are you on top of the world?
It kind of feels like it right now. I've been so happy this past year, and my music's been really taking off, and I'm so grateful for that.
How old are you, Johnny?
I'm 18 years old.
Man, it's such a young age. You're opening for some of the legends. I mean, Charlie Daniels.
Oh, it's incredible. I mean, it's crazy because I grew up listening to all of these artists' music, and to think that I'm like sharing the stage with them now is a dream come true.
Do you ever stand on the side of the stage and just watch him?
Oh, yeah, for sure. I love their shows every time. It's incredible.
When he gets done with Devil and he blows the rosin off his bow, it's like, man, the crowd just goes crazy. If you leave a Charlie Daniels show and you're in the front row and you have rosin dust on you, that's a point of pride, right?
Yeah, for sure. Charlie puts on a great show.
Has he personally shared any advice with you?
I have talked to Charlie a little bit backstage, and his advice to me has always been to just keep doing what I'm doing and to always stay connected with my artistry and where I came from. And so I think really more than anything, he just inspires me to stay grounded and to always be kind to everyone that's around me, because that's what he does. And him and his team have been incredible to me and my band. And it's been an honor to be on the road with him.
Yeah, and Johnnie Mikel, the artist, is certainly having success. But let's talk about Johnnie Mikel, the young man. While building your own career, you're helping others. Tell us about your One Word Foundation.
Yeah, the One Word Foundation is something that I started, and it's based off of a song of mine called One. And basically the message of that song is just sharing love and kindness with everyone that you meet, and always telling those that you care about that you love them every day, because you never know when the last time you may see them will be. And so what this foundation does, I visit different schools and different charity events, and I get to play for a bunch of people, share my story and my music, and inspire them with my message. And then the foundation itself actually benefits several different charities, which promote those type of causes. So right now I'm actually giving to the Curbside Ministries Foundation, which is in Bowling Green, Kentucky, my hometown. And that organization basically helps underprivileged kids and gives them clothes and food and just a place to go when, their home life might not be that great.
Well, you know what, Johnnie, not meaning to sound too elderly and too parental, you're a fine young artist, but as a young man, you shine even brighter, and I congratulate you on that.
Thank you so much. That really means a lot.
At number 2 on the World Music Stage Radio Top 10 Countdown, from Music City, Nash Vegas, Johnnie Mikel, and Ain't Hit Me Yet.
Like a train coming down the tracks over a storm cloud rolling in, like a tidal wave heading my way. I can see it coming like this second shot of 100 proof. Southern comfort, here's to you, leaving me here alone like an island in the ocean waiting on a cyclone. Oh, it just ain't hit me yet. I'm kissing on a girl that I just met. Don't smoke, but I got this cigarette hanging out my mouth and we're both lit. If you saw me now, you might think I've gotten over us, moved on with life. Losing you's just another thing I regret, and it just ain't hit me yet. Like jumping out of an airplane, the ground keeps getting bigger, like a bullet from a loaded gun that just left the chamber. Girl, I swear I'm gonna feel the pain sooner or later, like an asteroid headed for my heart. It's gonna leave one hell of a crater, yeah. Oh, it just ain't hit me yet. I'm kissing on a girl that I just met. Don't smoke, but I got this cigarette hanging out my mouth and we're both lit. If you saw me now, you might think I've gotten over us, moved on with life. Losing you's just another thing I regret, and it just ain't hit me yet. I ain't been calling your phone, I ain't been sending you texts, and that's 'cause I don't even know what I'm about to miss. Oh, it just ain't hit me yet. I'm kissing on a girl that I just met. Don't smoke, but I got this cigarette hanging out my mouth and we're both lit. If you saw me now, you might think I've gotten over us, moved on with life. Losing you's just another thing I regret, and it just ain't hit me yet. And it just ain't hit me yet.
We got it all on this week's countdown, don't we? And that brings us to number 1.
World Music Stage Radio. Top 10 Countdown. Song number 1.
Well, for Break the Trend, that's the name of the band, Break the Trend, the stage feels like home. It is home. The stage is home. Stage is a place where they can truly be themselves, free from all the judgment that goes on, especially in the music industry. Formed 6 years ago, Break the Trend feels there's no more roll to the rock. Think about that. That is their statement. There is no more roll to the rock. Well, what does that mean? It means there's no groove in modern rock music. Well, they're driven to write a more passionate type of rock. Break the Trend is only getting started. That's a promise. Signed and pumped up. Buckle up and join them for the ride. And they're joining us right now on the World Music Stage Radio Top 10 Countdown Hotline. Break the Trend. Hey, guys.
Hey, how's it going?
Oh, look at this. We got the whole band, huh?
Oh, yeah.
I'll be over. Is the party just starting here on a Saturday?
Oh, yeah, we got our 2 states. I mean, you're a 5 show.
You're breaking up just a little bit, but do you got the Canadian beer on ice? Is that the deal?
Oh, yeah, of course. Yeah. Come on. Only the best beer. Yeah.
You guys are calling in from the Ontario area, is that correct?
Yes, sir, Peterborough.
Okay. Tell us more about Break the Trend.
Yeah, well, we like you said, we formed 6 years ago in a high school cafeteria. It was actually me and John. It just took off from there. We broke up from one of our old bands, and then we just got together, started writing some music, and then I met Lucas in college right after that, and he showed me his stuff. This guy could play. He's really dedicated, and then we all kind of went our separate ways after that, though. Went to college, more of that, and then we all just got fed up by that. We got fed up of trying to work the 9 to 5 to do all that routine stuff. So then we just, for the passion of music, we all sold whatever we could and moved out of our hometown to Peterborough, and I've been rocking ever since.
Yeah, and that's why you mentioned the stage is your home. You know what, guys? After you hit it big and start playing these stadium tours, I think you should go back and play that cafeteria. What do you think?
That'd be outstanding. Yeah, that is a milestone we shall do. Thank you very much for that idea.
You can do the cafeteria HBO Break the Trend show. What do you think?
Yeah. Oh, yeah, maybe uncensored. Maybe unplugged. You never know what the acoustics are going to be like. So
we're gonna have to use money here.
Congrats on having the number 1 song on our countdown this week. Talk about your song that is at number 1, "Hey Darlin'."
I mean, basically, the song is a simple premise. It's about a really hot girl. I walked into the grocery store, just said, "Hey, darling," under my breath, and turned around out of the grocery store, back into the car, wrote the chorus, and showed the guys, and the rest is history on that one.
Well, I'll tell you, it's working for you guys. You should continue hanging out in grocery stores and cafeterias, okay?
Very odd places to find inspiration, but it works.
At number 1 on the World Music Stage Radio Top 10 Countdown. I like these guys. Off the album, Talk Is Cheap. Break the Trend. Who's saving a beer for me, a Canadian beer for me? This is "Hey Darlin'."
Hello, darling, won't you give me your name? I've been thinking about you and I know. $1 million just to hear you
done yet. I want to play that again. I'm going to download it on worldmusicstage.com. You guys know you can download your favorites like that on worldmusicstage.com. That's what it's all about. Woo! Wow. Break the trend. Are we already done? I want to keep going. That is number 1 on the World Music Stage Radio Top 10 Countdown. Hey, Darlin' from Break the Trend. And there they are. I told you we'd have a big show this week. What, 4 interviews? Wow. This week's Top 10 in the World Music Stage Radio Top 10 Countdown, heard every week right here on Star Worldwide Networks, is always waiting for you 24/7. This week, go to worldmusicstage.com to hear the greatest indie music in the world and to support your favorite indie artists so they can be on the top 10. Thanks for joining us every week for the best in indie music around the world, the World Music Stage Radio Top 10 Countdown. I'm Dave Pratt, and hey, if you don't deserve it, who does?
Thanks for listening to the World Music Stage Radio Top 10 Countdown. Breaking the sound barrier with your Top 10 weekly from worldmusicstage.com. Join us where indie music comes alive at worldmusicstage.com. That's worldmusicstage.com.